Hey everyone. Happy 1 year anniversary to RiceWashed. Yeah. This is gonna be a very chaotic episode. We really highly recommend you watching the video option of this on YouTube.
Oh gosh.
Because I feel like usually when I bake, there's like calmness to it. You take your time, all those things. But
This is the opposite.
this is the opposite. Catherine, I haven't thought about it, but how is your week?
How was my week? What did I do? I was at work. I got sick this week.
Boo.
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 So that was kind of lame. But other than that, I didn't do much. We went to get dim sum
Oh, we did.
earlier. It was delicious.
We got some congee because we knew it's good for our soul.
Seafood congee.
It was very delicious. And we saw some familiar faces.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went shopping for today's episode.
As you can see.
As you can see in the video. If you're not watching the video, go to YouTube now. We'll give you a couple seconds.
You there?
Okay, great. We can start now.
What are we doing today, Josh?
We decided. No, I think you decided. I think you want to do this.
Did I?
I think so.
Probably.
Probably. We are making cupcakes. We are making cupcakes to celebrate our 1 year anniversary, which is crazy already. It's been a year.
That was on the 6th?
On the 6th,
Yeah.
yeah. We are a little behind because I was sick for like 2 weeks and I was also gone for the majority of October.
Mm-hmm.
But we're here now, and that's why you're our fans, because you know that we're not completely consistent.
We're not perfect, and that's okay.
Yeah, we can use that excuse. As you can see, we are. This is also not a gender reveal party.
No one's pregnant.
No one's pregnant. I am not. But we have like our two colors, blue and pink, and we also have our giant one behind us. We tried our best. We'd like to thank Walmart for sponsoring this video. Literally most of the stuff that we bought was from Walmart.
Because we're cheap.
Because we're cheap.
Yes.
We're Asian. But yeah, we are going to just chat, I think, about just how the year went. And like, it's been a crazy year. I can't believe that our first episode was shot in my apartment.
In Vancouver.
And now we here.
We here.
In
1 year
Victoria.
later.
1 year later.
Still.
Okay, let's start this. Oh shoot.
Gosh.
Okay, I have the stuff here. Preheat the oven. I did that.
Nothing in the oven. You cleared it?
Yes. Do you also? Okay, this is a side note.
Asian. Is it just Asian people?
I think so.
You Asian people. Do you store stuff in your oven?
Do you always have to check if something's in there? I mean, although you should anyways.
Yeah.
The safety thing.
But like, I've definitely done it once where I've turned it on and there was something in there.
Yeah.
Oops.
Leave in the comments. Send us a DM. Do you do that as well? Because Catherine literally just saw me like open the oven and be like, "Do you put stuff in your oven too?" She's like, "Yeah." But when I lived by myself, I never did.
No, neither did I.
Because I was just like, I don't have that many pots and pans. So.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. In a mixing bowl.
What kind of? We're making.
Oh.
Do you say birthday cake cupcake? Rainbow sprinkle vanilla cupcakes?
This is a side note. I had asked Catherine what kind of cupcakes we wanted, and she said we wanted vanilla with rainbow sprinkles, and I was like, this is the most basic but also gay kind of cupcakes.
Yeah. So it's perfect.
It's kind of perfect.
Gay and basic.
It's like gay and vanilla. I was like, what is that? Anyway, sorry. In a mixing bowl, combine all-purpose flour. Just that guy over there. You just put it in that bowl.
Beep.
Granulated sugar.
Say that again.
Granulated sugar. I said that incorrectly.
Granulated.
I have a lisp and it's showing. Baking powder.
That.
And salt, which we have to add ourselves.
You know, if we ever get bigger, you know how on some cooking shows they have a camera that's like up here showing like this view?
Catherine, we don't have.
Just call me camera.
We've been friends for so long. I actually don't know
Is
your
that all I
name.
am to you?
We don't have the budget for that.
Oh, one day.
One day, can you imagine if we get that big? We can put it. Oh,
Sorry.
is it falling?
Yeah.
You want to adjust it?
I'm good.
Can we get so big that we have this like, what's it called? A ceiling camera?
I don't actually know how they set it up. Is that how it is? Is how it shows ceiling?
No, they probably have like a tripod like thing that helps in them.
Yeah.
Baking powder and salt. Salty salt. Salt we need.
You didn't measure out the salt, right?
I did not know. I tasted it. Do you ever just like we have salt and sugar in the same container and you try it because just in case, and there should be a what do we need? Half a teaspoon.
What is this?
Half a teaspoon. Always make sure you check your measuring stuff because
like
I've also been there where I did not. Awesome. Okay. So we put in flour, sugar. I said whisk. I forgot to get a whisk.
We should probably get that.
I'm
I
gonna
can use this. if
Yeah,
you
that's
want.
fine. We're eating this. No one else.
I'm so excited to eat these.
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Okay, just whisk it. We should just put it in here because we're going to put everything together anyways. Okay. We have no plan. Wait, okay. As we're doing this, Catherine, I can ask questions. So, like, it's been a year since we've done this. And it's funny because when I thought about, like, when we first did this a year ago, it was the same day where we went to Metrotown.
Oh, yeah.
And there was like a
was-
possible pipe bomb or something.
Or like, was it a pipe bomb at the SkyTrain station?
Yes.
And were we just walking by? And
Yeah, we were
just like,
chilling.
why are there so many people?
Yeah.
So we got bubble tea and we sat and watched.
Because there were people with rifles.
Yeah.
And we
like
were really intrigued.
big ones.
And context, we did actually just go there, look around, leave, get bubble tea, and then went back.
Did we have important things to do? Probably.
Yeah.
But it's
but we're all about the tea.
we love the tea.
We love the
And
tea.
the bubble tea.
What has been the highlight of doing this pod so far for you? Great. Okay.
So I was thinking, talking to everyone and hearing everyone's stories. Because there's a lot I didn't know about all our friends that they were able to share on the pod that I think is really intriguing.
I
Cool.
find that like I mean I know I have some friendships where like we go pretty deep into like personal life and like I know we do as well, but I guess like a lot of friends are pretty sometimes not surface level, like where you're still connected to them, but there aren't like really times or spaces where you just talk about trauma
Yeah,
or
like when you're hanging out, you're not just like, so how's your childhood trauma today?
how are you doing?
Yeah.
No, I totally agree with you. I think like there's a lot of people. I mean, I got to meet someone new. I got to meet one of Catherine's best friends, and hopefully maybe one day I could bring some of my friends over too.
Yeah.
But we just got a chance to like get to know each other, and even some of my friends I've known for like my whole life, like Caleb. Like I mean, that was a chaotic episode, but I just learned a lot about his upbringing, which we didn't really talk about because we just grew up together. So we just never really talked about our life outside our friendship. Which is really interesting.
That is interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
It's been cool to just like to see and hear like our friends relate to us. And even people who aren't Asian.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That's been really, really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So we
I was
go to
going to say, is trauma just universal?
I think trauma is universal. Honestly, if you don't have trauma in your life,
Wow.
like honestly, kudos to your healthy, loving family.
Wow.
Like
I'm jealous.
but there are people who actually don't go through a lot.
That's crazy.
You know
to
what I
me.
mean? But I feel like sorry, opening the mixer. I feel like that. In a way, for us to have gone through some trauma does help you become more resilient.
Yes. It builds character.
It builds character.
I'm just trying to think, like, imagine not having to go through all this stuff. Like, what?
Right? Like some people literally go through life with no like hiccups or
That's crazy.
anything, right? But then when something does happen, I'm sure that's really hard for them.
Yeah. Because they
Right.
don't know how to
How to
cope.
respond.
Yeah. Or maybe they do. Who knows?
But I don't get it. Yeah, I'm gonna give you this bowl. Okay, so the next part of this recipe, it says add in room temperature milk. The milk I put into 2 separate containers on the table.
I was like,
Also, as you can see,
Here?
yes,
okay.
for those who are watching, I put all the ingredients in separate bowls and stuff, but that is not ideal. That is not how I work in the kitchen.
There's a
That's
thing.
What?
There's a bit.
A bit of what bit?
I don't know. Do we need this for anything else?
No. What is that?
I don't know. It's a bit. Excuse me while I retrieve the bit.
What is the bit from the milk? Did you get the bit?
The bit. I got it.
You guys have surprise bits in your battery.
There we go.
We do, apparently.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and then vegetable oil, which is there.
I don't know if this is also an Asian thing, but do Asian houses just not have vegetable oil?
Okay. So as I was getting ingredients, it said vegetable oil, and I was like, oh, we don't have vegetable oil. And Catherine was like, oh, so yeah, I don't use vegetable oil when it asked for it either.
Yeah, because I never had it growing up. It was always canola oil or sesame oil.
Same.
Yeah, because it's better for frying, right?
Is this because we're just a frying culture?
Probably.
Wait, what does that mean? Frying and crying?
That's all you do.
Sour cream is there. You can use one of the Scoopy Scoops. Wait, you want to use this? Wait.
Oh. It's just plopping in there. Oh. You should get a tiny spatula.
Oh, okay, a spatula. I'll be right back. Catherine, talk to our guest.
Okay. Hi, guys. I gotta tell you a funny story about what happened earlier. We were prepping the muffin trays, and Josh was like, oh, I butter them just because they turn out better. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. And so I start buttering the inside of the cupcake trays, and Josh comes over and he's like, what are you doing? I meant inside of the liner. And I was like, oh.
This is I'm so sorry. This is what real good communication is like. And also how friendships work, where you're like, okay,
because I just trusted that his thing was right, so I just did it. And then this is not a tiny spatula, this is a big spatula.
I couldn't find the tiny one, and I panicked because it's taking too long.
So yeah, don't butter the inside of the cupcake tray. Butter the inside of the cupcake liners. I only did 3 before he looked at me and was like, what are you doing?
I think it's the funniest thing ever.
I don't usually butter any of the tray or liners when I make cupcakes.
I just have learned that it helps kind of brown it, and it's easier to take off the liner because it's a little bit buttery. Yeah, you know how sometimes I ever had cupcakes where like the liner just gets stuck to it?
Yes.
No? Okay, great.
So I said yes.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear that. We need the egg. Also, the egg looks a little veiny. Look at it. Wait, look at the egg.
Oh. Why is it like that?
I don't know. Wait, show it to the camera.
Do y'all have veiny eggs?
Yeah.
It's not like the shell. This chicken don't have enough calcium.
Maybe not, yeah. You know what's also weird is that in Asian culture, especially like hot pot and stuff, that they mix raw egg with like their sauces and things. But I know a lot of people who are not of Asian descent that would think that's gross.
Yeah, because to them, raw egg is like salmonella.
But we're all just like, yum, bacteria?
Well, it's like in Japan, there's a dish where it's raw egg and rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's totally fine.
I think it's probably delicious.
It looks delicious.
Also, I realized that we're supposed to add both to the same thing. But it's fine because we are going to mix it together now.
Yeah. You're supposed to add dry to wet, right?
That's what I thought. But this recipe is wrong.
Chaotic recipe.
This is actually kind of a sus recipe, in my opinion. But you know what?
We're going to go with it. It was the first one that showed up.
It's the first one that showed up. Okay, so then we're just going to whisk everything. Just don't overmix. Overmix means like once everything's combined, you stop. Okay, people? Are you listening? Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to add, as I was taught in other recipes, just to add a little bit slowly. And then we'll just go from there, okay?
You know what I hate is overmixed banana bread.
Oh, when it's tough and gross?
It's so tough.
Hey, you know what? Last time I made banana cake and Catherine loved it.
It was delicious.
Thank you.
I inhaled it.
Oh.
I'm getting flashbacks from the Christmas episode.
Hey, you watched the Christmas episode? The one where we're making gingerbread houses? Put it in the comments.
It's good.
What are some things that have been surprising to you during this podcast?
every episode. I don't know if anything really surprised me. Maybe how much work it actually is. Because we don't even put out episodes every week. It's every 2 weeks.
Yeah, and we're always kind of like, oh no, wait.
Because sometimes we'd have like 3 or 4 episodes lined up. Sometimes we'd have like none. We're like, oh shoot.
What do we do?
Gotta record. But then again, you were saying earlier that people have whole teams to do this sometimes.
Even us just putting out these simple balloons, we were just dying because we didn't have anything in my house.
I had it all set up, and then Josh went and walked through it and took the line down with his tallness.
We need vanilla extract. I forgot to add that in. 2 teaspoons, but we don't have a teaspoon. I will get it. That's tablespoon. Don't put tablespoon in there.
It'd be delicious. I can use 2 of these halves. Josh?
I'm washing it right now.
Oh, okay. Do.
Catherine, are you talking?
No, I'm just doing into the microphone.
You're just staring at it. Yeah. Put him into the.
I'm not one to just talk for the sake of talking. So when people tell me to talk, I'm like,
oh God, help!
God.
You said nothing really surprised you, right, about the podcast. Oh wait, you said something about like how it takes some more work. Yeah. Also, like, wait, how much do we need? One. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. We need 1 tablespoon.
I'll add 2 of these. That's fine.
How many teaspoons are in the tablespoon?
2. I'm gonna say 2.
Wait, let me check. I think is what's interesting is like how 1 teaspoon is 0.3 tablespoon. That doesn't help.
So let's switch it around. How many teaspoons in a tablespoon?
A teaspoon is 5 milk. Tablespoon is 24. 2 more.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
There's a lot of vanilla. Actually, I love vanilla extract. You know what? Especially the good ones are the ones that have alcohol in them. Those are so good. Okay, anyway, sorry. That's a little bit too much for me. I also find that it was interesting. Like for us, like I guess like Catherine and I both kind of are on the same mindset of like we're not expecting this to like go big, but then sometimes it just does, or like it gets a lot of traction.
Like we'll post like things on TikTok, and some of them will get a lot of likes. We're like, where'd that come from?
Right.
When we got our first hate comment.
Oh my gosh, we got our first hate comment, and we thought it was the funniest thing. So I responded with ultra optimism and happiness and encouragement.
We were like, are we famous now? We're getting hate comments.
We finally got our first hate comment.
Wow.
I also find that like I was talking to Catherine about this earlier, but like we like sometimes can you give me the spatula?
The spatula.
The spatula, the very small one that you asked for. Also found that like sometimes we would post something on like Instagram and then get like no attention, and then like a week later gets like 30 likes or something.
It's weird. How does it work?
Like,
I don't know how the algorithm works.
Honestly, like, I don't know how the algorithm works. Someone needs to help us.
Yeah, I don't understand it at all.
Like, I don't, like, I have absolutely no idea how to work it. But at the same time, I'm not going to put that much effort into that.
There should, like I said, people have teams for this.
We literally have
It's us too.
2 people who literally sometimes forget to post.
Sometimes Josh texts me at Saturday at like 4. I forgot to post the episode. I was like, oh.
I think one time I was in Vancouver or something.
Yeah, you were away, I think.
And I was like, luckily we had it like uploaded on like on a drive, so I just used my friend's computer to like upload it. But it was so funny.
Like I said, we are not shooting for perfection here.
We're shooting to just get by, just kind of like life.
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes you just gotta get by.
I was gonna say, can you like take your phone out and just to see where we're at, like a year from like year at now, like what do we have going on? What are our analytics?
Oh right.
Because it's pretty exciting, honestly. Like for us to like not really, I don't know. I don't think we put too much effort into this. But we do enjoy it. We do like want to stay consistent and post every other week and all that stuff. You know?
Righty. Podcast summary a year later. plays 675. This is off of Anchor.
Yeah.
Average of 7 plays per episode.
Yeah.
What else is there? Our most played episode is our first one.
Oh.
53, whatever that means. Is that percentage?
I'm not sure.
First episode, and then followed by episode 3, childhood favorites, and followed by episode 2, spicy trauma.
Awesome.
So
and that's our like
episodes.
Spotify and like Apple Podcasts and stuff, right?
Yeah. How about our audience? 80% from Canada. 8%
Canadian.
Australia.
Yeah.
5% Japan. 4% Austria. I don't know anyone in Austria.
Actually, one thing that boggles my mind is that when we started this, and even with my other podcasts, my thought process is like, only my friends are gonna watch this.
Mm-hmm.
But like, whoever you are listening, who's from what, Austria?
Austria.
Like,
Germany?
thank you.
UK?
Germany?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for that. That's honestly
We
pretty
also
cool.
have some 60 years and plus viewers.
What?
I don't know who,
Wow.
but that's cool.
That's really, really cool, actually.
Average is 23 or 27.
Are we, like, what's the word? What's the word when you're, like, trendy and hip and, like people think we're cool?
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Like, do 60-year-olds think we're, like, cool?
What is the word for that?
I don't remember what the word is.
I don't know what you're saying. Average 60% of our audience is male.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Any of them single around our age?
Obviously haven't reached out.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We just start crying.
I think we're doing pretty good for a podcast that is not aiming to get famous. Really.
No, honestly, I and like we said, we actually just have fun with it. Like this is episode already is so chaotic. Even preparing for this was a nightmare.
Oh, it's so good.
But we are you on YouTube right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go on to our Instagram because it's really cool. Like even just like on Instagram, we have 132 followers.
Wow.
I know that.
Whoa, when did that happen?
I know, right?
What?
I remember we had less than 100 like months ago, but like even just like that is like so cool to me. Like to go, wow. Okay, first of all, we have supportive and loving friends who like want to support us, but also just like other people that I don't know some of these people at all.
I think that's also weird, is that people we don't know watch us.
There's probably somebody who listens to this every day that we don't know.
Thank
Hello.
you.
Thank you.
Stranger, introduce yourself.
Please let us know who you are.
I'd love that. Your channel got 568 views in the last 28 days.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's really, really cool.
People.
I know I joke around about this every single episode, but does anybody know how to get sponsorships? Like, if you know like the actual way to do it. Hi, Dad.
Hi. We have an audience member.
We have an audience member. If you actually know how to do this stuff, can you like
Let us know.
let us know?
Or if you are a brand
Oh,
looking for a little, would that be considered a micro influencer?
maybe
What would be like micro?
micro.
What's less than micro? What's smaller than micro?
Isn't micro the smallest?
Is it?
Like a
What's
micro?
nano? Is nano smaller than micro?
I'm not a scientist.
Oh,
I'm a music teacher.
oh right. Sorry.
There's too many
We're
big words
science
for me.
friends.
But it's been really cool. Like I think it would be really cool if people, DM'd us more or send us messages, because like we honestly do value input, and like I know sometimes our episodes the audio doesn't work or like the audio is kind of whack, but like we honestly value input and like what you guys want to listen to, because we're pretty open book people.
I think so.
And
Pretty
like
open-minded.
honestly, like I was telling Catherine like when we were doing this episode that we should do like a segment where we just like talk to you guys while we try to cook something, like try to be better like
Better
adult.
chefs. That could be a whole series.
That'd be so. I think it'd be like once a month, or once every
I'm
2
down.
months. I
like
would
cooking.
love it, and then we get to eat it,
We should make
and
fried
then our
rice.
family gets to eat it.
Fried rice? No,
Chicken
something-
adobo.
Yeah.
You never made it for me yet,
That's
and we've
true.
been friends for too long.
That's true. Oh gosh.
Oh gosh,
Exposing me.
exposed.
Is this done?
I think so.
That
Give
was
it
fast.
a little mix. See, because sorry, the spatula just hit the microphone.
It smells good.
It smells like vanilla.
Smells delicious.
We don't want to overmix it because batter shouldn't be overmixed. And it looks pretty much mixed, and like some little lumps, which is normal. And so
I can't wait to
I'm gonna
eat
hit it on the table, so it might be
these.
loud because you want to get some of the air bubbles out. Sorry, Dad. You just gave me a frown. There you go. Okay, and then also apparently it says that this only makes 12.
Oh,
Yeah, so
that's
perfect.
fine. That's perfect.
Okay, so usually when you pour it into the liners, that it should be just above. It shouldn't be too much. Catherine, would you like to do the honors?
This is so much pressure.
And that's why I'm making you do it. Let's see. Oh no, where'd the recipe go?
Mike.
It's okay, Catherine. You can just do the work while I talk to the fans. Oh my gosh.
Stay.
Yeah, we go the other way. There you go. Smart. We actually, I don't know. We just kind of, this podcast hasn't really felt like a chore to me. You know what I mean? It's just literally just been one of the most, it's kind of like, oh, Catherine said no to the answer. You can't hear her right now. She's currently pouring batter into it. Is it chunky?
No, it's good.
Okay, just want to make sure. Can you imagine we just forget a full ingredient? Let me check those, please. Oh, it's kind of too late now, but you know what? It smelled good, right?
It's doing the thing where
Oh.
the thing does the thing.
Put a little bit in it first, and then I'll weight it down. Oh my gosh, we did forget something.
What?
The sprinkles. wait. Catherine's super upset. This is literally the reason why she. Here. So we need a quarter cup, which is here, and then put it into the batter, and then we can put some in there. Well, I'm so sorry. I literally skipped the part that Catherine really wanted. Oh my gosh.
Like, that's fine. You can hear me.
Uh-oh. Wait, is the scissors we had earlier out here still?
Oh, they're out there.
What? No. Literally the main ingredient of this. This is chaos. I'm so okay, here you go. A quarter cup into the batter. We'll mix it again, and then we can put some in the. Sorry, I just went quiet for the sprinkles. Excuse me.
ASMR.
Yeah, let's just pour it in. We'll just a little quick mix. I can't believe I forgot about the sprinkles. How do we forget? This is literally our one job. I mean, we could just pour. Oh my gosh! It's turning actually rainbow color. That's kind of cool.
Wait, whoa.
This is
Wait,
kind
it's
of
gonna
cool.
turn brown. Stop.
We stopped mixing because it's turning brown.
Put some sprinkles in here. Just mix it.
No, usually we just put it like we frost icing, and we can put it on top.
Okay.
But for this one, should we just pour it back in?
I think it's fine.
Are you sure? Oh, we can just pour some in it after, because we probably don't have enough. Catherine is turning really weird colored.
Stop staring at me. It's going perfect.
Here you go. Okay, sorry. We're fine. We're back now. I forgot what I was saying. I just got completely distracted by the sprinkles. Oh, we were talking about. Sorry, Catherine had to adjust her mic. What were we talking about?
Where was I? I was pouring over here.
Oh, you know what would be really cool?
What?
I think Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go through all our guests. I think we should thank all our guests that have been with us for the last year.
Batter turned purple.
Isn't that what the rainbow is supposed to be like?
Purple?
I feel like it's because we bought Walmart sprinkles.
Oh no.
But we love you, Walmart. It was decently priced. It's okay. It's all the taste that matters, right, Catherine? No, it's actually
This is heavy.
It's actually purple. This is supposed to be a vanilla cupcake. Here, I'll hold it. You pour it. Okay.
I've been to spin class two. What's the word? 2 days in a row. Wait. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Catherine, you know what? You talk. I'll do it. We should thank all our guests.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you.
Bonnie, thank you, Bonnie.
Is that it?
Yeah, what do we do?
Is that it? Just thank you?
Oh, was she our first guest?
I think so.
Thank you for being our first guest.
I know. What an honor.
We still need to do that video with her.
Oh, the snacks?
Yeah.
We need to find Dunkaroos.
I saw some at Walmart.
Today?
No, just sometime.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to tell you.
Oh. I feel like I saw them at Walmart too. And I was like, oh,
okay,
those.
We're all kind of rude to each other.
It's okay. Had other things to buy that day.
Thank you, Bonnie, for being our first guest. And also, her episode is one of the highest viewed.
I know. People love her.
People love Bonnie for some reason. It's like she's funny or something.
She might be funny or something.
Also,
I don't know.
I feel like this is more than 12. Like the batter.
They're just going to be kind of
This one
over.
has none in it.
One's just barely filled. Who's after that? Elliot?
Was Elliot the next one? Was he that early on?
What? Because we were also in Vancouver. Or did I come back another time for that? Who's after?
Wait, let's check our receipts.
The receipts.
Why is it so purple?
Where am I going to go here? Surprise, purple cupcakes. Oh, we have a lot of episodes. 2. Nope. 3. Okay, Bonnie.
This is a really easy recipe. I
We
don't
went
know.
a while
It's
with
kind of
it.
sus.
Oh, Rosanna.
Rosanna?
Yeah.
Thank you, Rosanna. Thank you, Rosanna, for making our logos and stuff.
Yeah. Our cute little logos.
Stay tuned for like future things with her. I'm sure we'll ask her to do cool other things.
Yes, she's busy though. What's this one? This is just us.
This is just us.
Emotional damage. I feel like this is a bad place to look.
You know, I just look at YouTube. You can see the faces.
I know that's what I'm doing.
I actually, you know what? One thing about the podcast that I actually really enjoyed doing was the like games we did.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think like a lot of podcast people just do the episodes where they just chat, but playing the games with people are just so chaotic.
It's so fun.
And it kind of gives me like the old day YouTube vibes.
Yeah, I feel like
Right.
this needs more. It's gonna be layered. When YouTube was just about like games and stuff.
Yeah,
Really, now it's just like I feel like it's a lot of showing off now.
that's kind of how I felt too.
Everyone's like, look at this house I bought. I'm 18. Oh, okay.
And you're like, I'm never gonna buy a house in my life.
That's fine.
That's totally fine.
Our next guest was Randog.
Randiddly Chow. That's his name.
Randog. Randog and Rosanna.
Oh my gosh, we did the word association.
Remember that last round we did with all 4 of us? That took forever.
Yeah.
Painful.
What's funny is that a lot of people don't know that we had to cut out part of the episode because it started going down a really bad path.
Randy.
He wasn't trying to. It just happened. Sorry, I'm adding some purple into this.
That's kind of cool.
Right.
Suddenly our cupcakes are
A little bit of swirl.
swirl in it. Looks like an ube swirl.
I've actually never
Do you know
had
what
ube.
ube?
No.
It's purple yam.
Yeah, but I've never had it.
Oh, I don't really like it.
Oh.
One of those things that probably would get my Filipino card revoked.
I feel like we have many things to get ourselves revoked from our own culture. That's an interesting topic.
Should we start
Wait.
that?
Okay,
Or talk about it now?
let's talk about it now.
Okay.
What are some things that will possibly get your...
I don't like... I'll eat it. I'm not a huge fan of ube.
Mhm.
Or halo halo. drink with all the bits in it, like the beans
The
and the
bits. It's all about the bits.
Have you seen that?
I have not, no.
Let me show you. But yeah, that's super popular, and I do not like it.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it though.
I am also kind of over chicken adobo. I just had it way too much.
Is it like a staple, like a household staple that everyone has?
I'm just kind of sick of it.
Oh, it looks really pretty though.
It is really pretty. It's just too much.
Is it just really sweet? That's really loud.
No, it's just a lot going on, and I don't like it. What else?
Okay.
Yeah,
Before I'm gonna finish this, and then we'll continue because we gotta put these in the oven. I think I really don't like mooncake, and that's a huge thing. Like we got, Dad. How many boxes of mooncake did we get this year? How many boxes of mooncake? You bang ah. Gato hapa. Yeah. No, we got more than that.
Wow.
We got like probably 10 and then we gave some away.
Wow, it's a lot.
So my parents ate mooncake like every day. I ate like maybe 1/4 of a slice because I don't like it.
Because there's different kinds of filling. Do you not? Is there one you like more than the other?
Like the general, like sometimes they have. I don't like the egg yolk, so I just like generally like the whatever the rest of it is.
The lotus filling.
Yeah. But then there are like I've had like mochi ice cream versions of it.
Ooh,
that's really good.
That would be
Those
good.
are my faves.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a huge one. It's like I'm not the biggest fan of mooncake.
Interesting.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, some mooncakes are like meh.
Yeah. Okay, we will be right back. We're gonna put this into the oven, and then we will start making the. What are we doing? Icing. We'll be right back.
Hi, listeners. Can you guys believe that it's already been a year since our first episode? Josh and I would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and supporting us. We appreciate every single listen on Spotify and every video view on YouTube. We can't wait to start another year of sharing our stories with you all.
If you'd like to support this podcast, you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at RiceWashed Podcast. And make sure to check out our YouTube channel where we have our video episodes of our podcast as well as funny games we do with our guests. See you there.
Hello. We are back. I realized that we stopped listing our guests.
Oops.
Okay. Where we start? We start with Randy and Rosanna. And then what's the next one? My guest is Elliot.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, what's crazy is that I forget that we actually recorded a lot when I came back home during breaks.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would go, and then you would come visit, and then we would record other people. Elliot, thank you for being one of our top fans. I think he's one of the most consistent listeners
Since the beginning.
since literally the beginning. He's the one who always is like, "Hey, just let you guys know your audio's a little weird here," or like blah blah. blah. And we're like, "Thank you."
If I ever get big, he could be our audio guy.
Oh please, if you're ever in town, please.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Who's next?
Sameen. Oh my gosh, what? We had the episode with her, and then she got married. Isn't that crazy?
I know.
And then she's just living her life as an influencer.
Congrats. Oh,
Finding
love.
And then who? What else?
Christian.
Our good old high school friend.
Mm-hmm.
Living his nurse life.
I know. Look at him go.
Yeah, I always feel like his burial is just him napping.
I know, right? I was thinking that yesterday.
I feel you, dude. I'm so sorry.
Always in bed.
Yeah. And then Maria was next, I think.
Maria,
yeah. Maria, she was our first non-Asian.
Because Rosanna's technically half.
Yeah, Rosanna had a little bit of her.
Yeah.
Maria's also a very dedicated fan.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know this until she was on the episode, I think.
She was like, "Guys, I love you. I watch you all the time." We were like, "What?"
Apparently, it's really good to listen to while you're doing chores. So,
Good to know.
Do it.
Good to know.
And
then Cyrus was
And then
Cyrus.
Caleb.
Sorry, Caleb.
Caleb, my good friend from literally when I came out of the womb.
Yes.
Um,
Caleb was there.
we learned a lot of facts on that episode. And then Cyrus,
Yes.
who also is apparently a big fan.
Yes.
And was Catherine's two worlds colliding.
It was really cool.
Yes.
Also really weird.
The episode is out right now. Today
Go
is the
check
day
it
it's out. But yeah, thanks to everybody for like being on our podcast.
Wanting to hang out with us.
Isn't
and
it weird to
share
say
your
that we have a
stories.
podcast?
Kind of.
It is a little weird.
A little bit.
But we have our own show, so
Oh gosh. When you say show, it sounds even weirder.
that does sound a little weird.
Like a TV show.
That
One
is
day.
weird.
Maybe one day.
Okay, can you imagine? That'd be so cool.
Us as hosts.
Okay, so we gotta make some icing for our decorating of our cupcakes. So we need to add our butter into this thing.
I feel like we
Please.
should. Oh, never mind.
What?
Cut it up.
Oh no, it should be room temperature, so it should be
Okay.
easy to mix. Okay. Oh, also when you're baking, if it says room temperature, listen to it because it does change a lot of the consistency of your baking. I'm going to sneeze.
Only
Thank you.
once.
Just thank you. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I usually sneeze like 3 times.
I'm doing that.
Why does it smell clanky?
I need scissors. Some thick butter.
It's some thick butter. But yeah, make sure your butter is, if it says room temperature, make sure it is room temperature because it does change the consistency of your baking. It says to put this on high speed, medium to high, until for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Wow.
So for those who are listening, I'm so sorry. You just hear
5 minutes.
the whisking of the butter.
Once again, I'm very excited to eat this.
I'm just gonna do this from back here. But yeah, thank you so much to our guests. Like honestly, it's such a blessing to have you as friends, and for you guys to support us.
and to be willing to share your story to like the world, basically.
Okay. It's not as easy as you think.
No,
You know?
I think because have we asked every guest like, are you scared or nervous?
Yeah,
And everyone's kind of like, yeah, a little.
they're always saying how they're nervous about the recording,
Yeah,
but then literally, like I always tell them, literally 5 minutes in, you'll feel fine.
and we're still like that too. Even like now, I'm
You
still
know
like,
how many
oh
times
gosh,
it took us to start this episode?
just nervous jitters. It's fine.
I remember one time before we did the episode with Cyrus, you were like, "Oh yeah, Cyrus saw you a spin." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, someone knows
That
me."
was so weird. He was like, "What's Josh happened to be at Spin on Thursday?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Wait, he sent me a snap of like after Spin." I was like, "Wait, he was there."
He just sent a snap of me. Oh my god.
Because you had sent me a snap that day, like Spin killed me or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
you're like,
Cyrus asked me like the day after was like, "Is Josh at Spin?" Oh,
Sorry, I have batter all over my
"Is
pants.
Josh at Spin?" And yeah, I was supposed to go to that class too, but I was late.
Oh boo.
Yeah,
We haven't done a spin class in a really long time.
I know.
I need to say.
Because you don't go Thursdays anymore.
I
When do you go?
go when I have time.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, it's been a while since we've done a spin class. Have you wooed yet?
Sorry.
Have you wooed in class? You when they go, "How you doing?" Everyone goes, "Woo!" Have you wooed?
I have not wooed yet.
Still.
Yeah, it's how no one has wooed me. Anyways, that's not the topic of this episode today.
That's another topic.
Sorry, the butter's stuck in the middle of this thing. Aha.
You're gonna woo one day. What does it take to make you woo in a spin class?
I don't know. I feel like because
Are
I
you just-
still struggle, and it's not like, okay. So for example, I have the stamina for it. I'm not dying, I'm not dying in that way, but my knee is just bad, right? And so like,
Yeah.
it's really hard because like, like let's say for 3/4 of this class, I'm fine,
Mm-hmm.
but whenever we do the fast
The
jogs, I die a little bit just because like my knee is just not good for that.
Yeah, it does hurt my knees. I did a class yesterday. It was like a old Disney Channel song throwback
you were
one.
telling me about that
Oh,
one.
it was so good.
Good.
But she was doing a lot of like stand-up jogs, and my knees were done. I had to sit down. I was like, my knees are hurting. I don't know how everyone was doing that.
I remember we did that class together with the two guys.
Yeah, that was hard.
I was dying literally the whole time.
Two of the like hardest instructors, I think. They're really good though.
They're really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really good. But it's just one of those like frustrations where I'm like, if you listen to the last episode, I am a competitive person with myself, and it's so frustrating when your body doesn't work the way you want it to work. And so like for me, it's like I try my best to do as much as the jogs as possible because I'm like I need to work on it and get better at it, but like it just hurts, and I'm not gonna force my body to do that, but it is frustrating.
I know. I feel the same. What is it about your knees that makes them hurt?
So what happened was a couple years ago, actually it was in university. There was like a period of time where I kind of recognized that like my knee would hurt when I walked, and I was just like my left knee, and I was just like, this is kind of weird. Like this is really pretty sharp pains, and so then I decided to go see a chiropractor, and they had told me that when they were like doing a full body check, that my hip was like an inch off. So if I lie down, which is funny that you don't notice this, but when I lie down, my feet were like this.
That's so weird.
Right? And so what they thought was, because I had a huge growth spurt in middle school, that maybe when I was growing, I didn't have the best posture, and it just everything just misaligned. And then I just kind of doing that for years and years and years. And then eventually in university, it just like hit really hard. And I remember it took them a while to like readjust my hip back to normal. But it felt, I remember the first time they readjusted it, it felt like I was like limping.
Oh.
Because it was proper again.
That's weird. That would make you feel like you were limping, even though you're like balanced.
Right. And they also asked me like when I'm standing, do I lean? And I always lean on my right side because it was shorter.
Interesting.
Yeah. Right? Isn't that so weird?
So you're not crooked anymore.
I mean, I've always been not straight.
That's it.
There it is.
There it is.
No, but like I think that ever since then, I kind of been more aware of it, like aware of like my hip. I can feel when things are kind of being misaligned. But my knee hurts. Like for example, let's say I go for a run around the neighborhood. My knee hurts way more when I run on like concrete and stuff than it does on grass.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's just for me.
And so like I used to play like ultimate frisbee like this year, like for like May, June, July-ish, and I'll be able to sprint back and forth all the time. And my knee wouldn't really hurt. But for spin class, I don't know, maybe just so much like boom, boom, boom.
It's very like, it is kind of high impact, I think.
It's high impact for sure.
Yeah.
But that's just frustrating. So like my body can't keep up. Yeah.
They should do. If I ever become a spin instructor, I'm gonna do a knee-friendly spin class.
Honestly, they probably should do that. But it's actually kind of nice because like all the instructors that I've met so far have been so kind, and so supportive. And like every time they like, I've had a couple like actually tell me and go up to me and tell me I'm a good rider, even though I know they for sure have seen me like die. But I think because they recognize that like, maybe because I think one of them actually asked me like, hey, how was your class? I'm like, oh, it's good, it's just sometimes like my knee, I have a bad knee and it bothers me. She's like, no, that's so good that you're taking care of it, that you're doing so great on the other things. Like she's like, I can see that you have a good sense of internal rhythm, because she's like, you're landing right on the beats. And I'm like, yeah, it's a little frustrating and stuff, but like, no, like you're doing great, do what your body can handle. I'm like, I know, but like, yeah, it's a little frustrating.
Yeah. I am glad that you're doing spin class. Who else? I have brought 2 people to spin class who are now doing it regularly.
Oh my gosh. Catherine is a proud mama. I mean, it's like, honestly, like, it's good vibes. Like, you know for sure that you're going to get a full body workout. for the entire class, and so like honestly, I do highly recommend it. I think Salas wanted to go, so I'm gonna bring him next week.
Which class?
I don't know. I'll let you know.
Do one after 5.
5:30 once you see it work for
Yeah.
you. Right? Okay.
Is Crystal gonna come too?
I don't know. I think he was mentioning it maybe, but I was just like, you need to come. I know that he's gonna do fine because he's competitive too. I'm like, just to let you know, I'm gonna die like halfway through because of my knee, but you do you, bro. You know.
That would be so fun. Just everyone come to spin class. Has it been 5 minutes yet?
Sorry.
Has it been 5 minutes yet?
I don't know.
Has it been 2 hours?
No, it's just.
Oh, okay.
Have we been talking too long?
What?
No, but I think it's been really cool. Like, I definitely have gotten better since we first started. So like, it's cool that I can still see progress.
Yeah.
But there are some spin instructors who just go ham on those jogs.
Like so fast. You're spinning super fast and you're standing up the whole time, and then they add arms and you're just like, I can't do this.
If you
And they're talking.
and they're talking and like hyping you up,
Yeah.
and you're just like, I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, they're insane. They're amazing.
If there was a class that just did like uphill, like the heavy ones, done. I'm good.
Oh, there is. They've done that.
What?
Yeah, it's just climbs.
Sign me up.
Yeah, I think it's Graham that does it.
Honestly, I
love climbs too.
like because I have thick thighs.
Yeah, thick thighs save lives, and are good at spin class.
Thick thighs save lives.
Apparently.
Who told us that? Why didn't you tell me that as a child? I had so much insecurity about my thighs.
If you ever go back to little Josh, that'll be the one thing you say.
You know what? I saw this TikTok. Of one of the Kardashians, but apparently they did this interview where they post like a little child photo of them on their mirror every day just to be like, you're doing this for them. I thought it was really sweet.
Oh, that's cute.
Would I do that? No, I think it's kind of creepy. But
no, I wouldn't either.
maybe I'll just do that with a picture of Gyra.
Yeah,
do this for you, little guy.
Little man. How we doing?
I think it looks kind of good.
Nice.
Does it look
Just like kind of good?
It looks like better than before. Yeah. I think it looks like icing. Oh, Catherine, please no. What are some things that you are wanting to achieve or looking forward to in this next season of our podcast?
Oh, season 2? Are we on season 2?
Is that how do seasons work?
I don't know, actually.
I feel like we should just do episodes. I don't know if seasons are a thing.
No, maybe not for podcasts.
Not for us, because we're not that organized.
No, it's true, we're not. Hopefully, like sponsorships, if we get some.
Yeah.
Need to work on that. And just like more guests, more shenanigans. Like, remember when we did the Kelowna trip? That was so fun. Like, I want to do more of that stuff. More chaotic trip vlogs. We were really bad at vlogging.
I mean, to be fair, we never vlogged,
That's
right?
true.
So like, we just never. Oh, so did we ever post that vlog?
Yeah.
Did we?
I don't remember.
Oh no, I'll read that.
Oh.
Someone tell us in the chat. Okay.
Did we?
Catherine's searching it up right now.
I do want to go back to Kelowna.
I feel like I want to do some things that are kind of local too. Like, I feel like
Did we
especially
not
Victoria.
post it?
Like, especially like, for example, like, you know, that market you went to a couple also in the camera you see me talking like this. I'm just in the corner.
I don't think we posted it. We should post that.
Yeah, I'm excited for, like you said, new shenanigans with more friends and hopefully more guests that want to be on the pod. And like, you know what'd be really cool? It's just like even talking to people that have some kind of influence. Are you eating sprinkles?
No. Keep talking. I'm hungry.
Catherine, we had a large seafood congee today.
I am hungry.
Actually, I think I drank most of it. Do you drink congee or eat congee?
You eat it.
Yeah,
Right?
I think so, because it's thick.
Because you're chewing it. You're not swallowing your congee whole, are you?
Yes.
Are you?
I mean, you swallow some of it. You don't just chew
so.
the. Sorry, this is a controversial
Do you
question.
chew soup? Do you chew soup? Sometimes I choose soup. Just
What?
It's like habitual. I don't know.
This is so weird. Something's going on.
With you or the batter? Or
Me. I think. Wait. Okay. Be right back. The oven rang. The cupcakes are out of the oven. Gotta cool down before we decorate them. What was I saying? Oh, I'm excited for, like, it'll be really cool if we can even just do an episode with, like, somebody of some kind of influence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even if it's like an actor or actress or influencer or whatever, because I feel like it's so important to shed light on the human aspects of life. Because I know, like, I mean, it's cool that, like, for example, the Asian American, like, life and people getting into fame and all those things are becoming so cool and kind of sharing more of that culture and that story. But at the same time, it's like, when you can become famous, sometimes it's hard to kind of even just recognize that there's a human there.
That's true.
Right? But there are some people who are quite outspoken about it. Yeah. But it'll be cool to even just work with somebody or to even have a conversation with them.
Is there anyone specific?
I think of our fellow Canadian,
Justin Bieber.
he's not Asian.
That's fine. We're allowed to have non-Asians.
Catherine was a believer.
I still am. Oh gosh. This is like,
Sorry,
Canadian. I was
that's
like
so
Justin Bieber.
Another fellow Canadian.
Ryan Reynolds.
Another fellow Canadian.
Linda from Vancouver.
Oh yes. Okay, that's one of them. Another fellow Canadian.
Manny Pacquiao is not Canadian. What?
That is my
Fighting.
superhero.
Superhero. Is this obvious?
This is very recent. Like, he was huge star.
Simu?
Simu Liu! He seems like such a Canadian.
Yeah, he seems really chill.
I feel like he would be willing to talk to us. Please, we
Simu?
are a podcast on a budget.
Simu, please. We love you.
Please ignore the mixture. No, Simu Liu, we would love for you to be on our pod if you were to have us. Like, honestly, just you going into the industry and just, like, being that person that people can look up to. That's what we needed since we were young.
Anyways.
Okay, we gotta add some of the sugar. Add 1/2 of the powdered sugar into the mix on low speed. What do we need? 2.5. So we need like 1 1/4. So it says to add 1/2 of it. Yeah, so 1/2, and then we'll slowly mix it together. It's okay. These are become dirty. Yeah. Just add like 3 of them for now. Catherine was really excited to eat these cupcakes. She still is, but my dad also is. He was telling me, I'm like, hey Dad, Catherine and I are gonna film a little video. We're gonna bake something. He's like, okay, can I eat some too? Actually, I used to bake a lot more often when I was home, but I haven't baked for a long time. Maybe I should. What the? Is that what our friendship is? Did you have to be here? And it's just Catherine's distracted by the possibility of eating this right now. It's okay. This is probably we're kind of gonna get rid of these tablecloths. Actually, we probably can keep them. We just wipe them.
We'll save them for our 2-year anniversary.
2 year? Can you imagine? That's so cute. If you also enjoy this chaos of us trying to make stuff while doing a pod, please let us know, because I think this is this is literally us.
Please let us know what else you want us to make.
Yes. Oh, can we please manifest this? Like, let's manifest just a segment of just cooking and podcasting and people enjoying it.
Have you seen Try Guys without a recipe?
Yes.
Like something like that.
Oh God.
No recipe? I feel like it'd be okay.
I feel like we need to actually have like a professional chef with us.
Baking would be hard.
Baking would be
But I feel like if we were just to make like fried rice, like I don't use measurements when I make fried rice.
I think we should do that. I think we should we should go head to head fried rice battle.
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
And then you know who would be the judge?
Your mom?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm really scared. No.
I think it'll be you wanted the idea.
It's true. I didn't want Ron to be the judge. She's scary.
For those who don't know, my mom is an amazing chef, and
She have to be the judge.
she
We
probably
need a panel.
we need a panel of judges, all Asian mothers.
Jira. Tyson.
Jira.
Babies.
Just babies, so they don't hurt our feelings.
Yeah, and they'll just be like, just giggling.
Just
It'd be
giggling
so
the entire
cute.
time. And us just laughing because we know it tastes horrible.
So cute.
I
I feel like our food wouldn't taste bad though.
don't think so.
Like
I
we're
think,
n-
okay, we sell ourselves too short. Catherine is literally short, but I sell myself short.
So yeah, I am selling myself short
Wait, my question is,
physically.
what other things do you want to do on this episode, on this pod? What are other kind of episodes that you would like to do?
I would like to do more vlogs.
Yeah.
That entitles us on going on more adventures though.
I feel like that makes us have to leave our house. What are some things that you want to do? Because the Christmas season's coming up.
We were talking earlier like Christmas wrapping video, not spitting bars.
Can you imagine if we did though?
No.
We'd be so bad.
I'm
wrapping
dyslexic.
presents. Wait, sorry.
Does that matter?
Yeah, I can't read.
You don't have to read to spit bars. Improv.
I can't imagine it.
We could bake again.
Yeah, I think baking in general just makes everybody happy.
Cookies. We could do cookies.
Okay. What else? What other
Decorate a Christmas tree?
That would be really fun, actually. We should do a live
We need to
and get people to tell us what to do.
Don't leave your spatula in
The
the mixer.
The mixer,
Wait,
put it on
that'd
a
be
high.
fun.
That should be really fun.
That's a good idea. Okay. We did gingerbread.
If you ever just leave your spatula so it just scrapes it.
We
Did I fling icing out?
We decorated a gingerbread house already.
Yeah, that was fun.
We should carve jack-o'-lanterns for next year for Halloween,
That's such a missed opportunity.
right?
Actually, I've only carved one pumpkin in my life.
What?
We never celebrated Halloween,
What?
right?
Weird.
Isn't that wild?
Huh.
Also, I realized that this episode might be like an hour and a half because we still have to frost our... Actually, no, it doesn't take that long to decorate it.
No. That's okay. Extra long episode.
Extra long. I hope you guys enjoy this. Chaotic. Literally, I have no clue what we're talking about.
If you listen to the whole thing too, thank you.
Thank you for putting up with us for the last year.
What else
So
is
the rest of the
Christmassy?
icing it now.
Is there anything you want to do?
I think I still stand with getting to know other people. Like even when I was getting to know Cyrus, that was so cool. Like
It was just them talking, basically. I was just there like, these are my best friends.
I think just kind of like I've always been somebody who loves people's stories. I've always loved getting to know people's lives and like what got them to their jobs, and like even like when I get a haircut, for example, and it's a barber that I haven't talked to, I ask them what got them to do their job. Depends.
Okay.
Because I'm just curious. Sorry, all the powdered sugar just all over the table. I'm just curious because I think it's just so interesting to see like what got them to their path. Oh my gosh, you're so. Right, like I think so. It's because we don't really talk much about it. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm a blank and blank. Oh, okay, cool. That's your job, but like, what influenced you to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why did you choose this?
So like for me, it's like Simulio. I'm a fan. I promise I'm not obsessed, but like he seems like such a chill guy, and I know that he gets made fun of for his like stock photos, but he also was like an accountant,
Yeah.
You know, and like he quit his job because he didn't like it, and then pursued acting. You know, look where he's at, right? And that's so inspirational because that's so tough.
Is that your path?
What, be an accountant?
To go to acting?
I don't think I would be a good actor.
No?
I mean, I did act for all of high school.
Okay. There's
Just
the
saying.
trauma.
It's the trauma. Actually, I don't know. I feel like I would only be able to do like depressed characters.
I mean, that's a thing.
Depressed Asian
Okay,
boy.
Josh, now act happy in this scene. I can't.
Can you imagine?
Can only do depressed.
I can only be depressed, sad,
The
lonely.
broody character.
Yeah. I mean, I never really thought about it.
Yeah. I
Um.
don't think I'd like it. It's too much being on for me. Yeah.
That is fair. It is a lot.
Because you did your, what is it called? Background
I did background stuff.
And you
That's
said
not
it was
bad.
like really long days.
It's really long days. I didn't mind it.
No.
So maybe that's already one little hint, you know?
Yeah.
Um.
See, I was just like, no.
Let's see.
This is gonna be delicious.
Do you ever just like eat the icing?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's too much though.
I usually just lick either the spatula or the beater.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't even added like the whipping cream yet. It's so thick.
Thack.
But other than that, I feel like it's just like you said. It'll be really cool to just do.
It's gonna fall. Sorry.
Okay, thanks for distracting me.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's for the pod. I think I just like want us to do more activities together and just like I think it'd be cool to do things with other people. I think like even just like we're going to the Christmas market or like I really enjoy like when I think about the videos I like to watch. I like to watch the friendships and like how people interact with people.
We can go to a Christmas market. There's a lot.
Yeah, like we should go to a Christmas market. Like we should go like bring our friends out to town and like you know what I mean, like dress up or something or like be like this is what we can do in Victoria even though it's so small and there's not much to do.
There's still stuff to do.
There's still stuff to do, you know?
Yeah.
But it's kind of like where I'm at with that.
Yeah. Josh just flung icing everywhere.
No, just in front of me.
Whoa.
It's not my fault there's so much icing stuck in here. It's not just me.
It exploded.
Okay, let's move on to the next step.
Do we add the whipping cream yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whipping cream and salt.
Salt?
Yeah.
How much whipping cream?
Wait. Sorry, just kidding. Oh, vanilla extract and salt.
How much vanilla extract?
2 tablespoons. Nope. 2 teaspoons. So half of that. Yeah. we learned that 4 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon, everybody. That was more than half, but it's fine. quarter teaspoon salt.
Oh no.
That's good.
What is this?
I don't know.
Quarter of a teaspoon?
Yeah, I mean it does help. That's not wait, a teaspoon is like what this, right? Sure.
Salty.
And then what do we do? I'm asking you. Okay. Okay. So we add it in slow on the low, and then we slowly add. Oh gosh, we slowly add the whipping cream.
How much whipping cream?
2 tablespoons. So you can use.
Wait. It's not a lot. If we drank this, we would die.
Oh yeah, I learned that during in the summer I had some stomach issues, and I learned that my stomach's real bad. I might have the IBS, and they told me that I have many symptoms of IBS, so I should just assume I have it. But also I've always had a really sensitive stomach ever since the Hong Kong trip.
Oh yeah, when your colon got cleared out.
I literally. It sounds really gross. I'm not gonna say it. It's just gross. I just basically was in the home for 4 days, diarrhea. I lost so much weight.
4 days?
4 days.
Gosh.
Like my parents literally just leave me at home dead on the couch, as they enjoy.
Just leave them here.
Yeah. Okay, on low speed, we're gonna add slowly drizzle in. It says.
Two tablespoons, right?
Yeah. It's great. The more cream we add, we just make it like lighter and not as thick. Okay, now it's just to go to high. We just apologize for those listening because you're just gonna hear the mixture all the time, the entire time. It's just 2 to 3 minutes.
Pause.
We're gonna be right back. Okay, we are back.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Catherine was thirsty, and I told her no to water, even though it's free in this country. Okay, so we are going to decorate our cupcakes, but I couldn't find my icing tips, and I'm a little sad
You're
about
just in the kitchen yelling, "Where are my tips?
where are my
Where are
tips?"
my tips?"
We are going to just ice them and eat them because we're hungry.
Save the best one for your dad.
It's a little warm.
We should save probably those ones for your dad. If
Sorry?
they're not too greasy on the bottom.
It's okay. See how gross that is. Like they're still kind of warm.
His dad also really wants them, so we're going to save him the best ones, I think.
Which one's the best ones?
I don't know.
I think they all look pretty good. They kind of have a cool little like pattern to
I
it
think
though.
we should give him that one.
Okay. I see
We'll
the
give him a
bag. This is the noob way to do it.
Noob way.
Catherine says she does this all the time.
This is because I don't have any tips.
I was trying to find all my tips.
My tips.
I couldn't find
Icing
them.
looks great.
Would it look
Can we hold
cooler
the
with
bag?
my tips? No.
The chunk.
It would have been cooler with my tips.
It's okay, you'll find your tips.
For
We also got a candle. It's
1 year.
huge.
I think it might
big.
just melt.
They're still quite warm, hey?
They're quite warm.
That's
Let's just
okay.
try on one and see what happens.
Yeah. Let me hold it. Just don't cut my finger.
Hold the tip.
Josh cuts his friend's finger off.
That's the title.
Wait, it's not sealed. It's like on the top.
I usually have my tips and my own icing bag. This is going back to the roots. Okay. We are going to ice this one. Should we just ice one and then just sprinkle and then put the candle on it?
Yeah.
Do you want to open this stuff while we do this? Let's do this one. This one looks nice and good. Yeah, it's been a cool year. I think Kath and I can both say that we both quite enjoyed just doing this on the side.
It's just a
And-
fun thing.
It's honestly just like a fun little side thing.
We get to hang out.
We get to hang out. We get to honestly get to know each other.
Looking at you to make sure you want to hang out.
Yeah, Kath just looks at me and just like try to avoid contact. This side looks really good.
Looks
But this-
great. Don't show them that side. That looks really good.
But it's honestly been like a fun year. We honestly just have made a lot of fun memes, and
Not
can't
just with
wait.
each other, but with our friends too.
Wait, should we sprinkle it first?
Yeah. Look at this lighter. They've got like nozzles now.
Oh my gosh, it looks so cute. Will this stay? Oh my gosh, it's so extra. Wait, okay. Wait. Take a picture of it first.
Just a quick picture.
Wait, we gotta take a picture of it lit too.
I love it so much.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Oh, wow, I got the urge to sing happy birthday for some reason. Happy
Happy birthday to you.
RiceWashed.
Happy birthday to RiceWashed. Happy birthday, dear RiceWashed. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
Woo! I think so.
We should stand closer to make a thumbnail. My computer went to sleep. Wait, this one. Peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cute.
Wait, should we both just like slap it?
Like to the air?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay, it's been a year, and we are so excited for the next things to come. We're gonna continue decorating this, but also eat. Should we eat this on cam?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, screw the viewers. Oh, we love you, but we're hungry. Here.
Delicious.
You know the episode where Catherine was talking about how she oiled the pans? Some of them are just a little bit buttery on the bottom.
Do you have lactose pills somewhere?
Oh, I do. Do you need one?
Yeah. There's a
Sorry, safety first.
There's a lot of dairy in these. I'm gonna lick the candle. Icing's delicious. Oh, it's really sweet.
Sorry? Icing's good? Sorry, I ripped open.
Wind it for me.
Can we cheers our pill?
My broken half.
Oh, my pill! Cheers!
My broken half. This episode is brought to you by Lactaid.
Saving our tummies every time we have lactose.
I would love to get a sponsorship from Lactaid.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
Oh, we actually did good. Wait, can we cheers our cupcakes too, even though we ripped them in half? It's kind of weird. Ew.
You give me a lot of icing. Oh.
Yeah. That's it for today's episode. Stay tuned for hopefully more fun things. It's actually pretty decent. This is a really easy recipe. I doubted it for a second. But yeah, thanks friends. Catherine's mouth is full. She is just speechless at how good these cupcakes are. I think we could have added less sugar in the icing.
Icing's really sweet. Now we know. Wow. As in the words of Asians, a good dessert is
Not too sweet?
yeah.
But we are
That
sweet.
Are we? Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Bye. Peace.
It's hard to believe that it's been a full year of RiceWashed. It's been a year full of laughter, trauma, stories, and just the joy of just getting to know our friends and playing funny games with them. And we're so excited for what the next year will bring. So we really hope that you stay along for the ride and that you get involved more. Put some more comments down, send us some DMs. We love to just get to know our fans and get to know our listeners, and we really hope that you did enjoy this chaotic episode of us baking cupcakes, and if you want to see more, let us know. Thank you again everybody, and we'll see you next time. Have a great week.